which specifies, quote, the acting superintendent will attend all board meetings and committee meetings and devote his full-time attention, energy, skills to his office, and will undertake all duties required as acting superintendent, end quote. What happens, like tonight, when there's a Gettysburg school board meeting and a Littlestown school board meeting at the same time? I can only assume that's why he isn't here this evening. How can he really devote his full time to being acting superintendent for Littlestown while he also has obligations to his Gettysburg area school district's constituents and to his responsibilities as director of the Gettysburg Recreation Council? Will he be resigning from the Gettysburg School Board or Recreation Council to really devote his full time and attention to being Littlestown's acting superintendent? I strongly urge this board to reconsider this candidate and alternatively consider the most cost-neutral solution of having the assistant superintendent serve as acting superintendent, just as many other districts have done. There are transparent ways to handle transition of the highest administrative positions in this district that instill public confidence in school leadership. Instead, what's being done is illegal and reeks of corruption. At the November 4th general election, voters need to demand change for what's best for students, teachers, and taxpayers. Finally, with a new announcement this evening, I'm looking forward to seeing the results of the district's new video streaming of the board's meetings. Since I haven't heard discussion of the cost at any board meetings, I can only assume it didn't have anywhere near the cost of $50,000 or $80,000 or whatever it was that was quoted 2 years ago, and was the excuse to limit recording to audio instead of video up to this point. Thank you.
Wayne Sullivan. Mr. Sullivan, do you have a topic that you're going to be addressing?
Oh, it's various. First off, I want to address a misconception that I've heard twice now in public comment about state funding. What everybody's failing to realize is when you're asking for more state money, what you're asking for is more taxpayer money. Now, you can say we didn't raise taxes this year, you can say that, which we didn't, that's fine. But on the other end, if we ask for more state money, the state doesn't produce anything. They get the money from us. So it's disingenuous to say don't raise taxes, but we need more money from the state. The state's gonna get it from us. So if they do get it, they do give us more money, well, our taxes are gonna go up. They may not go up as property taxes, but they're certainly gonna go up as state taxes. We all pay. So that, I needed to straighten that up, number one. Number two, I want to address Dr. Mitzel's resignation tonight. I'm upset. I talked to Fred Miller about this too, about the fact that we have wasted a lot of money, over $4,000 to do the superintendent search. And to no avail, me and Fred stood up and said, we didn't pick the right person. And nobody listened to me, or Fred. And here we are. This is where we're at. Not even a year later, and Dr. Mitzel has resigned. I think that we should do a better job of vetting and understanding who we're hiring for that position, or any position therefore. Because to be honest with you, I spent a lot of my time doing this, and I feel like I've wasted it. Just like I said back on 6/17/2024, I wasted my time. Fred said it too. Fred asked me to speak. Fred's only 2 words was good riddance. That's what he told me to say. That's what he told me to say. I did not say that. Fred Miller said that. So I will clarify that by saying, you know, I wish this board would do a better job of getting a superintendent that will come in here and advance this district in ways that it needs to be advanced, not cause discourse, lack of transparency, all the other stuff that's been going on in this district for too long is still going on. I'm hoping that the next move on the next superintendent pick will be something that will definitely bring our district a whole different view. Because I would like to see Littlestown, I've often said, I would like to see Littlestown as the place everybody wants to come. Right now, I talk to people, and I talk to a lot of people, they are saying this is the place you want to move away from. And to be honest with you, that's sad. That's really sad. I don't like living in a district where people are telling me that. I mean, every one of you should feel the same way I do. We should want people to come here for this school. We should want people to come here for Littlestown's education. Now, the administrators, the teachers, they do a great job, but it's only the tools that we give them. We give them the tools. They can only work with it so much. So we need to do a better job of trying to get that focused. And that's what I'm really about. I would like to see this district succeed. The board's been shaken up multiple times. It's been unsteady at best. And I would just like to see us start focusing on what the district can do to make the students and make it more presentable for people to want to move here. And that's basically all I really wanted to say tonight. I want to thank you all for listening to me, and I appreciate it, your time. And you all have a great evening. Thank you.
Sandy Yerger.
I put down general because there's a couple different things, but
At least you put
I'm a
that.
taxpayer, I'm a resident of Littlestown. And first I just want to say congratulations to Dr. Behrman and all the administration and staff for the statistics that she shared last week. Very positive and very encouraging to hear. Then I want to just add my experience with Dr. Moyer, who's considered for the interim superintendent. I've been part of the Adams County Council on Governance, and in which he participates and contributes in that regards, especially as his general supervision of the Gettysburg Area Rec Authority. But I found him knowledgeable, in general, sincere, and willing and able to work with a variety of people to accomplish goals. So I think he'll work well with the board and the staff and accomplish what you all are having him here for until we find a permanent replacement for Dr. Mitzel. Congratulations, I hope you enjoy your new position. And lastly, I hope and believe that we're all saddened by the events of this last week with the murder of Charlie Kirk. Whether you agreed with his views or not, he was willing to discuss and listen to people. Making our voices heard in that way can bring collaboration, which is a real needed trait today, whereas angry rhetoric and accusations can affect others in negative ways. I hope we all have a desire to not have any repeats of that violence or any other words that could cause others to act in that manner. I believe that this board, each person individually, considers the information and that they're received and does what they believe is for the good of the district. Taking into account their constituents and what they hear and see from the staff and the people who live here. And just a reminder that we have an avenue for a change. If people are interested, those are elections, which we have coming up. So hopefully everybody will make their voice heard. And we all do our best to work together to make Littlestown School District a good place to be. Thank you.
Mr. Walker, I have a clarifying question because of an accusation that was made. Do you in any way view the board's actions in appointing going through the process of appointing the acting superintendent as illegal or corrupt in any way has been alleged?
We posted a position and the position's on the agenda for approval, correct?
Correct.
I don't see a problem with that.
Before we move forward tonight, I'd like to take a moment to address some of the issues and concerns that have surrounded our board over the past several months. We have experienced a period of significant change, such as board turnover, leadership transitions, and a lot of outside noise and social media narratives that have at times misrepresented the work of this board. We've also heard objections raised under the Sunshine Act and questions about transparency. Our solicitor has reviewed these matters, and consistently those objections have been found to be without merit. That said, I acknowledge that concerns exist and that public trust matters. This board is and will remain committed to following the law, to increasing transparency, and to earning the confidence of our community. We take seriously our responsibility to conduct business openly, lawfully, and in a way that invites confidence. Moving forward, you can expect this board to be extremely diligent in ensuring that we comply with the Sunshine Act, Pennsylvania school law, and all board policies, procedures, and guidelines. And when needed, we will enforce those standards so that our governance is fair, transparent, and consistent. It's also important to remember that your school board members are unpaid volunteers. Each of us give countless hours away from our families and work because we care deeply about the Littlestown Area School District and providing the best possible education for our students. As we turn the page on these past issues, our focus must return to where it belongs, on educating and supporting our students. The energy of our board and community is far better spent on improving opportunities for our kids than on division, disputes, and online negativity. So tonight I am inviting our entire community, parents, students, staff, and residents, to join us in a spirit of cooperation. Support us, hold us accountable with respect and understanding, and keep us in your prayers. Work alongside us as we move forward together. If we can do that, if we can choose unity and purpose over conflict, we will make Littlestown Area School District stronger and better for every child that we serve. And moving forward with the agenda. Can I have a motion to approve the August 18th, 2025 regular board meeting minutes?
So moved, Mary Brennan.
Have a motion on the floor. Is there a second?
Steve Yeager, second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Can I have a motion to approve the September 2nd, 2025 Curriculum, Co-Curriculum, and Policy Committee meeting minutes?
So moved, Janelle Westler.
Motion on the floor. Is there a second?
Second, Danielle Brenneman.
Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Form of motion, or, sorry, I'm used to doing that. Can I have a motion to approve September 8th, 2025 work session minutes?
So moved, Mary Brennan.
Is there a second?
Steve Yeager, second.
Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Finance report from Steve.
Okay, if there's anybody that would like a letter pulled, please let me know. I personally would like to have a pull, please.
I'd like to pull that one and then. Yeah.
And
Any other letters to be pulled? Hearing none, I would like recommended approval for B, C, D, E, and we'll just pull it. Do I have?
Is there, I have a motion on the floor. Is there a second?
Second, please.
It's been moved and seconded to approve Finance, Property, and Supply Committee meeting items B, C, D, and E. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Okay. On A, I would like to put a shout out to Offer Ministries with a donation of $1,212. The Septron Telescope, about a $3,000 donation from a Mark Conley, donated to the Science Department for Astronomy. The 130 copies of the U.S. Constitution by the 917 Society, and also the courtyard donation of 92 to 100,000 from Hanover Architectural, and a Thunderbolt Foundation. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. So do all the students.
So you gotta make a motion.
Yeah, thank you. Make a motion for A.
All right, have a motion on the floor to recommend approval of the donations 1 through 4. Is there a second?
Second, Janelle Westler.
Moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Mrs. Becker, do you want to talk a little bit about?
Wanted to show you what it's going to look like and the opportunities that this is going to present for our students at the high school. So this is the area that is, we updated, that we've been working on with Hanover Architectural. So this is a space beside the cafeteria where you go in the back area. That will be totally renovated at no cost. It is going to be a beautiful space for so many different learning opportunities and opportunities for kids to just gather and be together. What I most like about it is that it's a place where the kids can be proud. As you can see, we have branding out there. It has a little NFL that is inside the learning. Classes can go out there and just show them. So this is sort of like looking down, just to give you an idea of what it will be. And where you see the triangles, those are actually be lights that will go across to give it a little bit more effect in that area. Did you get that other one I sent you? Might not have.
I thought it was too.
Okay, we're good. So this is a tremendous gift and another sign of how partnerships are working together in a positive manner. The area in the back will be the learning commons. So I know the principals had an opportunity to give a little bit of input, and part of the reason for leaving it open is that it also, classes can go out there. I can envision ceremonies, like NHS ceremonies, you know, being held out there, more intimate, weather permitting space. It also gives the opportunities that we're also looking at, including in there places for the kids to eat that have umbrellas and shaded areas. I have some more pictures that we're coming to show that. But this is a tremendous gift for Hanover Architectural. And I was so proud when they came to us. And just to give you the background, this gift occurred when 2 years ago, some of you might recall, I housed a team of students that my marketing team that went out, and when Dr. Barron and myself and these 3 students went out and they did their little pitch with them, at the end of it, they looked at the 3 students and they said, "We'd like to do your courtyard." This is because of the LHS students. This is why it came about that were working with me. And after this is approved, I plan on texting them and letting them know what they have done. So, it's gonna be beautiful. So, timeline, it will depend on weather. So I can't tell you a timeline for that. So it'll either be possibly fall, if weather cooperates, and if not the fall, then it will go in the spring. But this is a total gift from Hanover Architecture.
They also, did something at Alloy.
I'm sorry.
They also did things at Alloy Creek. So-
Yes, yes,
And
they did.
their children came from our school district, so.
Yes, they did.
love us.
And they are very giving to our community and support education and bring that positive vibe of giving back and supporting, because this means a lot to them to do this for our school. And every time that I've had conversations with them, they didn't care about the cost. All that they cared about was the opportunities that it was going to provide for the children in the school district. And that is the purpose of this gift. Yes, it's a beautiful spot, but more importantly, it's for the children. And they understand that and get that. I can't wait for the middle school and high school kids to be able to utilize that space and to be in there. that building is just going to open up so many positive opportunities for the kids. My voice is almost over. Do you have any questions about anything in there? Like I said, it's going to, it'll be beautiful, grays and browns and.
Yeah, if I may.
Yeah.
I just want to thank the foundation. I want to thank Dr. Becker, Mrs. Golden, Alex from Hanover Architectural for coming, speaking with us, and really taking us through
Yep.
all of the processes, the building material, the items that are there. Victor overseeing this. This is a very generous donation
Yep.
from Hanover Architectural, and it will absolutely benefit the educational value of that area, and also the social aspect of what we provide our students. It's a great area, so I just want to thank everyone for their input and everyone for being part of that process.
And the best part, the materials used are top of the line, and the porcelain tile, it doesn't stain. So, so that if something would happen out there, you know, it was, Victor Trone worked very closely with us on this also, making sure that everything fit into that space, so, I can't wait for stuff. Maybe we can have a board meeting. I'll host it. So do you have any other questions about this?
Thank you very much, and thank you once again to all of the donors, Proper Ministries, Celestron Telescope, donated the Constitutions,
Project 917.
917 Society, and Hanover Architecture. Thank you so much for your donations to our district and for investing in the education of our students. All right, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
All right, so we have a poll. I recommend approval for item 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7.
I have a motion on the floor to approve payment of invoices 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. Do I have a second?
Second, Mary Brennan.
Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
All right, poll F1.
Just for a vote, separate vote.
What's a separate vote count?
Well, no, I mean, make the issue anyway.
Okay. We make a motion for F1 on a separate vote count.
I have a motion on the floor to approve payment of invoices item 1, general fund checks. Do I have a second?
Second, Phil Perez.
Any discussion?
Yeah, I'm sorry, the only thing I want to say on that is, once again, I did get a chance to look over solicitor invoices. Thank you, Dr. Menzel and Tom. I just wanted to state that before we vote on it, that's about it.
Okay. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Opposed. Motion carries.
Okay. F4, we have a motion on the floor to address F4.
That was a motion to approve that for?
That's right, thank you.
You're stealing my lines, I'm stealing yours. Okay. We have a motion on the floor to approve F4 capital project checks. Is there a second?
Second, Mary Brennan.
Is there any discussion?
The only thing I want to say is these were original projects that I didn't approve in the first place, so that's why I wanted to separate. Thank you.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Opposed.
Motion carries.
Okay, treasury report is noted. 1%.
Oh, I want to make a general statement on that to Tom. Thank you. Good job correcting the general fund budget year to date. Looks better. Thank you. And the report.
All right. Under personnel, does anyone have any items they wish to be pulled?
Uh,
Separate. others?
I want to pull I.
C and I.
D2.
All right, can I have a motion to recommend approval of items A, B, D, E, F, G, and H? Can I have a motion for that?
So moved. Wayne Sullivan.
Second, Steve Yoder.
All right, moved and seconded, any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Can I have a motion to approve staff resignations 1, 3, and 4?
So moved, Mary Brennan.
Is there a second? All in favor, or any discussion?
Just one quick note, without saying anything, I was a bit concerned about one of them. I'm assuming somebody's on that situation, without saying.
If you want to talk about a personnel item, that's.
Right, that's what I mean.
So we can go to executive session if you want.
No.
Before we vote.
No. We don't have to.
Any other discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Can I have a motion to approve the resignation of Timothy Mitchell, superintendent, effective September 19th, 2025? Doesn't say that. Reading it.
Bless you.
Can I have a motion to approve? Apparently I don't want to get rid of you.
Wow.
No, wrestler.
Is there a second?
Second, Danielle Brennan.
Discussion. I'd like to, first of all, say on behalf of the board, thank you very much for your time that you spent here in the district. And we wish you the best of luck as you move on in your new position at Dover.
Thank you. If I may, I would just like to thank the board for the opportunity that you provided me a year ago. I would say that I love this district, I love the staff, the students, the community. It's a great community. I feel like I will always be a Thunderbolt at heart. I would also just like to share that I will gain back about 10 hours of my life per week from my commute. So there's absolutely nothing other than that. It is close with a 6-month-old grandson that I just spent the weekend with, elderly parents that live close by. It is absolutely something that weighs on my heart. It was a very difficult decision to do, so thank you for the opportunity. Thank you to the community. I'm very excited for this new opportunity, and I'm excited for what Littlestown will do in the future.
Thank you, Dr. Mitchell.
And we just want to say that you've come back several times to the Little Center School, so, and in many different positions. And good luck with your grandchild and many more, and your parents, and in Dover.
Thank you.
Any other discussion?
Thank you, Dr. Mitchell, and good luck in your future.
Thank you.
Again, thank you. Thank you, Doctor.
10 hours of driving a week, unbelievable.
All right. If there's no further discussion, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Can I have a motion to approve the acting superintendent agreement with Dr. Al Moyer effective September 2nd, 2025?
So there's no wrestling.
Second, Steve Yoder.
Moved and seconded. Is there any discussion?
Yes. I have some severe reservations when it comes to Mr. Al Moyer.
Doctor?
Well, look, that's fine, doctor. Considering this board, most every member of this board, not everyone, is an ACRC member with him. You all knew him from the beginning. Number two, his resume came in the day before we even advertised the job. And he was the only one who applied in such short